A retail store manager plays a vital role in driving the success of a retail business by managing operations, motivating staff, and ensuring customers enjoy a seamless shopping experience. This position requires a mix of leadership, sales expertise, and operational understanding. From meeting sales targets to maintaining store standards and resolving customer concerns, a retail store manager must balance multiple priorities every day. In interviews, employers look for candidates who can demonstrate commercial awareness, team management, and the ability to make strategic decisions under pressure. In this guide, we'll explore some of the most common retail store manager interview questions, provide sample answers, and share useful tips to help you present yourself as the ideal candidate for this dynamic and demanding role. Understanding the role of a retail store manager. A retail store manager is responsible for overseeing the daily operations of the store, from staffing and training employees to managing inventory and ensuring customer satisfaction. They serve as the link between corporate management and the store team, implementing company policies while adapting them to local needs. Strong organizational skills, leadership abilities, and financial acumen are essential, as managers often handle budgets, analyze sales data, and create strategies to improve profitability. Employers expect store managers to lead by example, motivating staff to meet sales goals, maintaining store presentation, and upholding brand standards. Preparing for an interview involves not only understanding sales performance metrics and customer service principles but also being ready to discuss your approach to leadership, problem-solving, and operational efficiency. The following interview questions will help you prepare structured and thoughtful responses that highlight your readiness to take charge and deliver results. Question 1. What are your key responsibilities as a retail store manager? Here's how you can answer. The key responsibilities of a retail store manager include overseeing daily store operations, managing and training employees, maintaining inventory, and ensuring excellent customer service. I'm also responsible for setting sales targets, analyzing performance data, and implementing strategies to achieve business objectives. Additionally, I focus on maintaining visual merchandising standards and ensuring compliance with company policies. Tip: emphasize your ability to balance leadership, sales management, and operational control effectively. Question 2. How do you ensure your store meets its sales targets? Here's how you can answer. I start by setting realistic goals based on past performance and current market trends. I regularly monitor sales reports to identify opportunities for improvement and motivate my team with clear communication and incentives. I also focus on customer engagement, training staff to upsell and cross-sell effectively while ensuring every shopper has a positive experience that encourages repeat visits. Tip: show that you are data-driven and use teamwork and motivation to achieve targets. Question 3. How do you handle an unhappy customer? Here's how you can answer. When dealing with an unhappy customer, I first listen carefully without interrupting to understand their concern. I acknowledge their frustration and work to resolve the issue quickly, whether it's processing a return, offering a replacement, or finding a compromise that aligns with company policy. My goal is always to turn a negative situation into a positive experience that restores trust. Tip: demonstrate empathy, patience, and strong problem-solving skills. Question 4. How do you motivate your team during slow sales periods? Here's how you can answer. I believe in motivating through communication, recognition, and involvement. During slow periods, I organize short team meetings to discuss strategies, refresh product knowledge, and set small achievable goals to keep morale high. I also recognize individual efforts to encourage healthy competition and maintain a positive environment. Tip: show that you value teamwork and can maintain morale even when challenges arise. Question 5. How do you manage inventory and prevent stock shortages or excess? Here's how you can answer. I keep a close eye on inventory reports, conduct regular audits, and maintain open communication with suppliers. Forecasting based on sales data and seasonal trends helps avoid overstocking or shortages. I also train staff on accurate stock handling and encourage timely reporting of discrepancies. Tip: highlight analytical thinking, organization, and attention to operational detail. Question 6. Describe your approach to staff training and development. Here's how you can answer. I believe that well-trained employees are the foundation of a successful store. I conduct onboarding sessions for new hires, followed by regular coaching and feedback. I also encourage cross-training so employees can handle multiple responsibilities, which increases flexibility and morale. Recognizing and rewarding improvement motivates staff to perform at their best. Tip: emphasize mentorship, communication, and continuous improvement. Question 7. How do you handle conflict between team members? Here's how you can answer. When conflicts occur, I address them promptly and privately. I listen to each side's perspective, identify the root cause, and guide the conversation toward a fair resolution that benefits both the individuals and the team. My goal is always to maintain a positive working environment where everyone feels respected and valued. Tip: demonstrate leadership maturity, diplomacy, and emotional intelligence. Question 8. How do you ensure high customer service standards are maintained? Here's how you can answer. I set clear expectations for customer service from the start and lead by example. Regular training sessions, performance evaluations, and feedback help maintain consistency. I also observe interactions on the floor and provide real-time coaching when needed. Recognizing employees who go above and beyond helps reinforce service excellence. Tip: show that you are proactive in developing a customer-first culture. Question 9. What metrics do you use to evaluate store performance? Here's how you can answer. I use key performance indicators such as sales per square foot, conversion rate, average transaction value, and inventory turnover. These metrics help me assess profitability, staff productivity, and customer engagement. I regularly review this data with the team so everyone understands our goals and progress. Tip: highlight your analytical ability and familiarity with retail performance metrics. Question 10. How do you deal with pressure during peak sales seasons? Here's how you can answer. I handle pressure by planning ahead and maintaining clear communication with the team. I ensure schedules are optimized, inventory is well stocked, and staff are trained for high traffic. During busy periods, I stay calm and present on the floor, providing guidance and support to keep operations smooth and customers satisfied. Tip: emphasize composure, preparation, and leadership under pressure. Question 11. How do you handle poor employee performance? Here's how you can answer. I address performance issues early through one-on-one discussions. I try to identify the cause, whether it's a skill gap, lack of motivation, or personal issue, and provide the necessary support or training. If improvement doesn't occur, I follow company policy for formal reviews or disciplinary actions, ensuring fairness throughout the process. Tip: show fairness, accountability, and focus on employee development. Question 12. Why should we hire you as our retail store manager? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I bring a balance of leadership, sales experience, and operational efficiency. I've consistently met sales goals while maintaining strong customer satisfaction and team morale. I'm passionate about retail and dedicated to building a motivated team that delivers results. My leadership approach focuses on collaboration, accountability, and creating a store environment that customers love returning to. Tip: summarize your leadership qualities and commitment to results. Final thoughts. Retail store manager interviews test your ability to lead a team, manage operations, and ensure both sales and customer satisfaction. Success in this role depends on balancing business objectives with people management, problem solving, and adaptability. By preparing thoughtful, structured responses, you can showcase your commercial awareness, leadership style, and readiness to handle the fast-paced retail environment. Employers seek managers who inspire teams, analyze data effectively, and make strategic decisions that drive store performance. Whether you're managing a small boutique or a large retail outlet, your ability to connect with staff and customers alike sets you apart. Present yourself as a proactive, customer-focused leader who not only achieves targets but also builds a positive culture that promotes long-term success, and you'll leave a lasting impression in any retail store manager interview.